You guys are probably wondering, why are you laughing there, bud? I mean, the Jays won a game. Why are you laughing? Well, it has nothing to do with the Toronto Blue Jays or baseball in general. But before I mention that, I want to thank you guys, just ridiculous amount of thanks. 3,000 subscribers, we hit it yesterday. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support you guys have given me throughout these oh my goodness, it's over 2 years now. Oh my goodness, it's been that long. But 3,000 of you guys, it's incredible. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support through all these tough Jays years that we've had over the last two. The Raptors heartbreaks, the Leafs emotional heartbreaks. But I can't thank you guys enough for all the support that you guys have given me through this. It motivates me to keep going, and I thank you guys a lot. Now let's talk about the funny thing. And it's about hockey and the Montreal Canadiens. If you guys did not hear, the Montreal Canadiens make a trade today, or tonight, just before I do this video. So we talked, if you guys are Leaf fans, you know how Montreal has absolutely no center depth. It is nowhere to be found. They got nothing. They traded Plekanec at the deadline to us. They got nothing left. Except for Alex Galchenyuk. Well, no. Not anymore. He's gone. Arizona just traded Max Domi, a winger, to Montreal for Galchenyuk. Straight up 1-for-1, it looks like. Bergevin, I don't know what you're doing, bud, but keep it up. Oh, Leaf fans, we love it. I mean, yeah, we've had 2 first-round exits over the last year, but we can just laugh at these guys now because they were chirping us for years. Now it's our turn. I love it. Good job, Marc Bergevin. And you know what else is good? A good job? The Blue Jays. I was about to say the Leafs. The Blue Jays, they get a win today. This team continue to confuse me as they get swept in the trop. Yes, the curse is there. It's what it is. But you sweep Baltimore in 4. Then you head down to the trop. They're 1-9 in their last 10. They're atrocious. Yes, we have our Tropicana Field misery, but they're playing really bad baseball. They don't even have a starting rotation. And they sweep us in 3 games. Now you come back home for one of the toughest stretches of the year. You've got the very good Washington Nationals, the very good Atlanta Braves, who are number 1 in the division. The Nationals are 2nd. Then you've got to head out LA to face the Angels, the team that's right in the wild card hunt, very good team. And then you got to take the World Series champ Houston Astros right up. I'm not talking about series that are happening next. I'm talking in order. That is what is going to be happening for this team. So yeah, they're in a ridiculously tough stretch, and I'm thinking, well, they'd be lucky to win a couple games, really. And then they win game 1 against the Nationals. They beat Gio Gonzalez. What? I don't know. They continue to confuse me. This game was a roller coaster ride anyways. You know, Aaron Sanchez was on the mound for the Blue Jays. His line, wasn't the greatest looking line. However, not his fault. A lot of bloopers, a lot of soft hits, finding holes, infield singles, a lot of garbage. And, I mean, he was able to salvage it. The offense did show up later in the game, but let's get to it. The Jays are down 1-0 after the first inning with Rendon with a single to left field. Problem was, that was the one right off the end of the glove of Diaz. It was a soft liner, got the tip of it, and into left field. That sucks. Or that was Severino's. I don't know. One of the two. First or second inning, second inning, Severino singles to left field. Soto comes in to score, and it's 2-0. Both times. I mean, really, they haven't got a lot going. Haven't been a lot of hard hit balls. Soto's was a big hit though. That's their youngster they called up not too long ago. But they're up 2-0 early, and as Jays fans, we're like, okay, here we go. Bottom of the third, however, Gio Gonzalez still on the mound, obviously, and cruising at this point. Diaz hits a little infield single to start off the inning. We're like, okay, maybe we can get something going here. Devin Travis next up, and if you guys heard the post-game interview with Devin Travis, you would have known that he's been a big fan of Gio Gonzalez ever since he's been to the big leagues, ever since he's been in the minor leagues. He's been a big fan of Gio. And he gets a pitch on the inner half. It might even be off the plate inside. But he gets barreled a baseball and drills it into the left field. I think it was in the left field stands. The Jays have tied the game at 2s. Devin Travis's third home run of the year. Great to see that from him. 3 batters later, Solarte up, a 3-0 count, and as we've seen as of all season long, this team is aggressive, 3-0, and Solarte stays red hot with that, and he crushes his 13th home run to left field on a 3-0 count. The Jays got a 3-2 lead. What's happening here? I love it. But we have seen this story before. They get the lead, they lose the lead. We've seen this a lot. And in the 5th inning, well, it happens. Trey Turner scores on a wild pitch from Aaron Sanchez. There's a guy at third, Trey Turner obviously, with 2 out. And he throws a wild pitch, and they tie the game at 3s. That hurts a lot. But then we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and things start to get really odd. What I mean by that, Devin Travis stays hot with a nice piece to the right side, or a line drive single to the right, and runner at first with nobody out. We're like, okay. And next up, Teoscar Hernandez. He hits a ball to right field, and it's a high fly ball, and it looks like it's going to be caught. I'm like, Teoscar, you missed it, buddy. Come on. But you know who else missed it? Adam Eaton, the right fielder. Yeah, you're darn tootin'. He loses it in the lights, in the twilight, whatever it was, and it bounces and goes over the wall. A ground rule double. The Jays get really lucky there. Really lucky, which they haven't gotten all lucky all year long, but they got lucky there, except for in April. And now you've got runners at second and third with nobody out. And Justin Smokey the dish. Now, he's been having a lot of struggles this year as Smokey. But all he needs to do, they bring in a pitcher he's never seen before. If I'm Smokey, I'm like, okay, never seen this guy before. I'm looking first pitch fastball. What does he get? If I'm not mistaken, it was on the first pitch. He got a fastball, and he pulls it into the gap, but Adam Eaton runs it down. However, Devin Travis tagging up from third base. He comes in to score. Hernandez tags up from second base, heads to third, and the Jays got the 4-3 advantage. Next batter, Yangervis Solarte. And he gets a ball down and in, kind of. I wouldn't say it was totally down and in, but it was in that vicinity, and he crushes it to right field. Bottom line, the first home run, he was a right-handed batter. Second home run of the game, he was a left-handed batter. And I think I got that right. He was a right-handed batter and a left-handed batter. Yeah, okay, there we go. I don't know if I was getting confused there, but he hits a 2-run shot, and the Jays got the 6-3 lead. We've seen this before. Okay, we have seen this happen many times. Next out, Aaron Loop. And he gives up a bloop single to Bryce Harper. Here we go. This garbage stuff is coming again. They bring on John Axford. Anthony Rendon doubles down the line, and we're like, this doesn't look good. Second and third, nobody out. Next up, Daniel Murphy. It's a soft line drive, but it's just over Ledmus Diaz's head, and drops in as one run comes in to score. 6-4 game, and runners on the corners. For Mark Reynolds. Mark Reynolds? I think it's Mark. Yeah, Mark Reynolds. But the great news, this is probably the biggest play of the game. Right? Well, there's a couple. This was probably one of the big ones, though. Mark Reynolds grounds into a double play. So, yes, they score a run, but now there's nobody on in 2-0. Instead of continuing a rally, they do a great job there. Then we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Ryan Tepera gives up a bloop single to Wilmer Defoe. This guy's fast. This is not a good sign. He steals second. Oh, God. Fly ball to Teoscar Hernandez. It's deep. Is it going to leave the yard? No, good. He makes the catch. Oh, but Defoe tags up. Oh, God. Guy at third base, 1 out, and the guy at third's got a ton of speed. Ground ball. The infield's got to play in. And Adam Eaton chops it to Devin Travis. He looks Defoe back to third, gets the out at first, and then Trey Turner up. And on a high slider, Ryan Tepera strikes him out to end the ball game. Jays win 6-5. Very stressful game, but it's a win. And I don't care what it costs. I don't care what it takes. Doesn't matter to me. They got a victory. All right? And that's the first win. I think it is in 11 times that the Blue Jays have got a win against a left-handed pitcher. Good news and bad news, guys. The good news is you're not facing a lefty tomorrow. The bad news is It's Max Scherzer, the right-handed pitcher. A guy with a 10-2 record and a 2 ERA. So, might not be an easy one tomorrow. Nothing against this very, very good team is going to be easy. But that's just the way it goes. You got to take it day by day. I'm happy that the guys got the victory today. Tomorrow, Marco Estrada is facing off against Max Scherzer. 4:07 first pitch there at Rogers Center. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm happy about today, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoy this video, and if you guys enjoy this game and you guys love laughing at the Habs, smack that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below, what'd you guys think of this game? What'd you think of the Habs trade? Because why not fill in, just start laughing, boys, because it's great. I love it. Or girls, you know, whoever's watching, you know what I'm saying? I can't discriminate there. You know, anybody can watch these videos. And, hey, I want to hear what you guys have to say, though. What'd you think of that trade? And what'd you think of the Jays game today? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Positives, negatives. What'd you think of Sanchez? I thought he was still very good. Just a lot of tough breaks for him. He did have 8 strikeouts and only 2 walks. Those are 2 numbers I like to look at for him. Great job there. And, hey, we'll talk to you guys. It'll be tomorrow podcast edition, guys. Link is in the description for the podcast channel and for the podcast itself on iTunes. Also, guys, Twitter down below. Send me a DM, follow up, do all that great stuff. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow night. Or, yes, it'll be tomorrow night, 4:07 first pitch tomorrow. As the Blue Jays look for the series win against the Nationals. That's what we're looking for tomorrow. But the problem is, it's Max Scherzer versus Marco Estrada. That's the problem. 4:07 first pitch. But who knows what we're going to see tomorrow. Let's watch, enjoy, hopefully, and see possibly a Blue Jays series win. All right, like I said, 4:07 first pitch. We'll talk to you guys then.